Hey guys, and welcome back to Altcoin Buzz Spotlight with me, Layah, the show where we speak to entrepreneurs, innovators, and thought leaders in the cryptocurrency and blockchain space. Joining me today is Nitin Agarwal, the founder of B21, the world's very first crypto asset investment platform. Make sure to stick around because we're gonna have a very interesting conversation. And also guys, if you do like this segment, then don't forget to hit the like button, hit subscribe so you never miss a video, and also let us know in the comment section below who you want us to interview next and which topics you'd like us to cover. Nitin, welcome to Altcoin Buzz Spotlight. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well. It's a great day today. Thank you, Layah, for having me.
Yeah, absolute pleasure. The sun's shining, so it is a great day. So let's jump straight into this. I've been doing a lot of research about what you guys are building. It looks very interesting. So in your own words, what is B21? What are you building? And also tell us where the name came from.
Yeah, that's a lovely question. So let's start from where the name came from. So B21, so it comes from B, which stands for bank, blockchain, Bitcoin, etc. So it is all about the crypto industry. So that's where B comes from. And then 21 comes from an ode to 21 million Bitcoin, ode to Satoshi, saying that 21 million Bitcoins are going to be there in the world. So it comes from there. We think about that if we are able to, the entire ecosystem is around 21 million Bitcoin. So that's where B21 comes from. 21 also means that it's for 21st century, for the next world, for the new world. So that's where B21 comes from. And since 2018, we've been working on B21, and we're very happy where we have reached so far.
So what is it though? You've got to give us the elevator pitch, keep it nice and simple. Tell us what you're building or what you've built.
So think about in a very simple way, right? So a lot of our viewers, a lot of us are in the crypto ecosystem right now. But think about people who have never invested in crypto. And very simply put, people like my mom, my dad, my friends who have never invested in crypto. And they've never invested is because it is very complicated. They find it, the concept is new, the concept is complicated, but investing into it, getting into it is extremely complicated. If you do, there are a few ways. You either go to an exchange where you are bombarded with so many numbers and so many coins, and not an easy way to invest. So we've built this B21 with very simple focus. We want to bring in the next 100 million users to crypto industry, 100 million investors, 100 million people involved in more in crypto industry more, and we are going after the people who have never invested, who they are not techies, they are doctors, engineers, lawyers, they have their own business, etc. They don't have time to trade. People like my mom, new youngsters who are studying and who want to get into this, and they would not typically trade, right? They would not go to an exchange and look at and buy and sell and do complex trading. They would just be very focused on investing. They would want to gain from this new asset class which is getting built. So we've kept it very simple. We want to bring the next 100 million investors, people into this crypto ecosystem. So that's what we built. Well, just going a little bit more, and I'll take a few more seconds. We have built it as investing, earning, and spending. So we bring in all these three things together. So an individual can easily create an account, a fully custodial account in a regulated and insured manner, create an account, invest in coins. They can stake their coins, earn yield out of it, earn interest out of it, earn passive income from there, and then can withdraw to bank account globally, local bank transfers, and also use our special feature of Visa card, which can be used anywhere to spend their crypto. So we've kept that in mind, made it absolutely simple for new people to invest, earn and spend in crypto.
And I think you make a really interesting point because right now, people that are already in the space sort of can't wrap their heads around the fact that actually it's still a little bit too techy when it comes to onboarding new people. I tried to onboard my brother just right before the bull market started, and it was difficult. I think it took us a week because there were so many issues. And so, yeah, I think we need more of this basically. So how would you say then you're different from other cryptocurrency exchanges? You mentioned you have the card, but there's also people like crypto.com, for example. So how are you different?
Yeah, so very good question. So there are many players, yes, but everyone has their own spin, right? So if you go to anyone else, they will talk about any other platform. You will go and you talked about your brother trying to get onboarded. It's extremely complicated. What we bring on the table is a regulated, insured solution available for the global markets. We are live in 82 countries, and then we made it easy. You can invest using local bank transfers, your credit card, debit card, make it easy for people to invest in. We don't have hundreds of crypto in which you can choose from. We have few. Right now we have 15, 16 of them. We will keep adding, but we have most important ones, most where the user first you would invest in. That's where you get started with. So we have a lot of, we have few crypto. So that's where we are different. You can create a full portfolio. So you create your coins, you create your full portfolio, and use that to invest in crypto. So it's not like that's where again we are different. You can diversify your portfolio with a single click. You can invest in 5, 7, 10 cryptocurrencies, and then you can if you think that you want to withdraw or you want to sell, you want to rebalance, click a button, and you can withdraw, rebalance it, etc. Your portfolio. So all the underlying mechanics of going to multiple exchanges to buy these crypto, etc. We provide. We take all your assets and keep it in a secure custody, regulated custodial, so that it's all safe. So that's another thing which we provide. We provide staking again. We made it absolutely simple. You click of a button, just one button, and it's a green and a red button. Green button, you stake all your assets. All your assets get staked. Whatever you invest more gets staked to get yield out of it. There's an interest which people can earn, and yield which people can rewards which people can earn out of their investments, and then profit from the growth of their crypto as well. Yeah.
I just want to ask you on that point though, because a really hot question which people always ask me, and I think is one of the key things that really differentiates all these different projects out there are the fees. So tell me, what are some of the trading fees? What are the staking returns? I want to talk the numbers with you.
Yeah. So just before going to numbers, I want to highlight one more point, okay, which is one of the key elements, because that will also play a part, is that you talked about crypto.com and others. We are similar, but yet different. And more importantly, our card is global card, which means not only Americans or US users can use it, Americans or Europeans can use it, but it is available for 80 countries more. So it is available for entire Asia. So if you think about it, we are very focused on global markets, but we are for global markets, but the card is largely focused on the Asian market, which is where there's no card available in the market. Now, talking about, hopefully you get this distinction. Talking about fees, the trade fees, we keep the fees very simple and low. Credit card, debit card transfers, we charge 4%. And the fees is also tiered. So if you are on a VIP level, the fees goes down and down. So if you for credit debit card transactions, we charge 4% load fees. Then if it is a trade, actually it is investing, which means you're buying or selling crypto. So we have anything between 0.5% to 1.99% based on what tier you are. So that's what you pay to buy your crypto. And then when you sell your crypto and withdraw, depending on your bank account, the fees is charged. So it's a flat fee when you withdraw to your bank account. So if you're taking an international wire, we charge a flat fee. And if you're doing an international local bank transfers, then there is a smaller fee as well. So roughly around $2 to withdraw. And we take care of all the local bank transfers. And then for cards, it's a 1% transaction fees for cards. So you withdraw to a card and spend on a card. The card is also free, by the way. So we give rewards and we give the cards free if you are a higher tier user. VIP user.
And what kind of rewards do you have when with the cards? Because this is such a competitive game right now. Even BlockFi doing Bitcoin cashback and all these sorts of things. So do you guys have any really interesting rewards there?
So yes. So if you see the difference between BlockFi and us, BlockFi is giving a credit card in which the reward points are in Bitcoin. It's not a Bitcoin spend credit card, right? So that's a differentiating factor. That we provide a way in which you can spend your Bitcoin or spend your crypto in anywhere Visa is accepted or anywhere the card is accepted. You can withdraw cash, etc. We are focused on Asian market, which is where there is no competitor, etc. So Europe, yes, there are players who are offering something similar, and US, yes, there are players offering something similar. But in Asia, there is no one. There is no one who is doing it for the broader Asian market, and it's a huge market in itself, right? And that's where we excel. Talking about rewards, so when we talk about earn, so there are three aspects of earn. What we talked about, stake and earn. You can stake and earn, and your yield is between 3 to 13%, depending on your coin. So you don't have to worry about, hey, how much am I earning, etc. In one click, we calculate everything. We give you the best yield. We work with top industry players to get the yield. It's not like we are artificially generating the yield. We are working with top players to generate the yield and give it back to you. So that's how it is. It is slated. Earn, which has stake and earn, which I just talked about. Then invest and earn. For every $100 investment, we give you $5 reward back. Then you can refer and earn. So you can refer to your friends, and you can earn $4, etc., and more for earning rewards when you refer your friends to invest in. And we're working with some more creative ideas to reward our users. Yeah, and then of course there is spend, and you can spend your crypto and then gain from there as well. So some rewards are being worked on that side as well.
And I understand that you guys had a really brilliant Q1 of 2021. So can you share some numbers with us?
So we have had a great Q1. Thanks for the global growth in the crypto market. So we have grown leaps and bounds. We have thousands of users who are coming. We have seen first-time users. They are loving our product. They see what we are doing. They enjoy. So we on our platform, we have like 40,000 users now, and growing every day. We are still young, but we are very proud what we have built in the last few months. Being regulated or providing a regulated solution, it has a little bit of a challenges, because we need to do full KYC, being completely complete with compliance, and keep all your assets safe. So with us, you are completely safe, and that's what we will choose. We provide an easier experience, great user experience. That's what people have been choosing with us, and then we've been seeing a great, tremendous growth in user adoption with us. So we are very happy with our growth in Q1, and Q2 brings many more new features. Q3 is bringing many more new features as well. So we keep on building more value to our user base.
And speaking of new features, I understand that you have a new staking feature coming?
Yeah. So we just went beta live with that staking feature, in which you can just click off a button, which I was talking a little bit about. That click of a button, you can stake your entire assets. So think about, I'm a new user, and I hold, let's say, 2,000 euros or $2,000 worth of crypto, right? It is spread in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and maybe a couple of others, BAT or something else, right? Now, I want to stake them because I'm not going to withdraw. I'm not planning on selling. So I just click off a button. I can stake all of them. So it's in beta right now. Some of the users have started getting it, and we are rolling it out for everyone. So all of these assets get staked, and you earn anything between 3 to 13% returns annual returns, but you get paid out every week. So every Tuesday you get a reward, or that earn something in your wallet, saying that you have earned some coins or some returns because of your staking. And it's very simple. You don't have to think about going to MetaMask, going and finding out your private key or your mnemonic and seed phrase, etc. No hassle about that. Make it absolutely simple. The 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 determining factor, or what we want to see, is that the way we get driven is that, can we make it as simple for a newbie to invest? Can we make it as simple that my mom will be able to invest? And
Yeah.
and crypto is all about making it easy for everyone, right? It's the and making it for these making it for everyone to invest in. More number of people participate, more we will see the growth in crypto, and that's where our head is. That's where we excel.
And just finally, NFTs are a very hot topic right now. So I understand that you guys are involved in that in some way. So explain, what is your connection with NFTs?
So, without giving it up for the people, but we are working a very smart way of working on the NFTs, and
Okay.
it's not only about just simple buying and selling of NFTs, which is actually interesting. But think about the problems which an NFT has, right? If I buy my NFT, where do I keep it, right? I probably keep it on my MetaMask or a decentralized wallet. What if I get it can get the it is possible that I can lose it, I can forget, or it is complicated again. How can my mom be able to buy an NFT which she loves, or buy a song which she has heard and it is going on sale as an NFT, and she wants to take the rights to it? So it's a long roadmap which we are working on, but in a shorter span, we will make it easy for people to invest in NFT, people to people to own NFTs, people to own NFTs in a simplified manner, and and store it safely so that it can never be get so that they don't have to worry about passphrases and, again, same problems, hardware wallets, keys, etc. It's very complicated for my mom. If you think about my mom, if I tell my mom that, hey, you got to understand the this is your private key or this is your passphrase, you got to write it down and store it in your, like, what are you talking about, right? So it has to be, means they've just gone and they've just learned about Instagram and Facebooks and WhatsApps, and they've just understood that, and they want to make it as simple. We want to make it as simple as that they will be able to use their mobile phone and do everything. And it's very complicated right now. And that is what is needed to bring in the next 100 million people. Next 100 million people are not the people who are going to trade more. Okay, they are probably already there. There are some more who will come in. But if we want next 100 million or 200 million or 500 million people to come in, they are the normal people. They are the people who just will use their phones and just want to buy their NFT or brag their NFT. So another thing about NFT is that we want to show off my NFT, right? So if I have bought some NFT, now if I'm if I'm going for a coffee with you and I want to show my NFT, it's very complicated. Now here, I can, on the app itself, I will be able to show you what I've bought and what my collection is and how proud I am of. Right? It's all about owning and getting involved in the NFT space. So that's another feature which is coming. But there's a long roadmap on NFT side, which I think is very interesting, and how markets developing, what we are doing in that space as well.
And I think you touched on a really important point when you talk about owning your own keys, because this is a debate that I'm constantly having in the space. And honestly, it's just a bit of a headache, because I very much value, being self-sovereign over your assets, having that hardware wallet, and so on and so on. But I also am really aware, like you said, that some people, number one, not just won't want to take that kind of responsibility, but won't really know how. And so, we're going to need these kind of products to help onboard people. But it's fascinating because there are people out there that still believe that, people will want to actually hold their own keys, and eventually everybody will be offline. Well, I say offline, but, using a hardware wallet. But I don't see that happening. I don't. I see this as sort of the hybrid future.
It will be a hybrid future. If you think about that change, if you're thinking about that change, doesn't happen overnight, right? Like, if you think about we moving, even if you think about the payments world, right? People, there are still checks, there is still cash, there are still banks available, right? People do migrate. It takes time. Not everything is moved to online banking and easy apps, right? And then after that, that people things moving into a fully custodial will take time. Of course, there are early adopters like maybe you and some others, and maybe who enjoy that. But the hybrid solution for now would be to actually hold your crypto assets in a regulated custodian, right? So that you why do you hold your being self-sovereign, holding your keys to yourself? Because you don't trust a centralized authority. You don't, because there's not a lot of regulation around crypto. You do not know if that crypto is actually with that exchange or that service provider or not. Now, being having a regulated solution, because we keep every coin in, so every user gets their own regulated wallet. We cannot touch your crypto without. We can only follow your instruction to buy, sell, move your crypto, but we cannot use your crypto. So at 100% of our times, we are fully liquid with users' assets, and and that's how we've built it. And that's the hybrid model where people would want to have a trust in somebody to be able to hold their assets, and they being able to manage it better, rather than having a passphrase and having hardware wallets, and you have to connect to your laptop to be able to get to your keys. And by the time you are connected to your hardware wallet and you want to sell, it's the time is gone. You want to sell your crypto assets right now. You make the profit. You want to sell your crypto assets right now. Take it onto your card and go partying tonight. Very difficult to do. So what I'm coming back is, there are both sides of things, and I think it will take a while to reach everyone to be self-sovereign and being able to provide uh, make the best of it. But I think where we come in is we bridge that gap, provide a trusted solution for everyone to keep their crypto with us, and be able to buy and sell and spend, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm with you. Just being able to use your crypto for everyday purposes, being able to take those profits off the table, I guess is kind of what it's all about. Nitin, I want to thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure having you on the show today.
Same here. It was lovely talking to you, Layah. Very nice. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.
You too. Thanks so much.